Are frustrations over the little things stealing your peace in life?
You know, it happens to a lot of people, and today we're going to give you some tips on how to overcome that here on My Sober Truth. Well, it's June 10th, and it's time for your daily double shot of My Sober Truth. Impatience.
Whew.
Oh gosh, this first sentence. Yeah, and then I read the sentence and I thought, did I write this?
Yeah.
You know, impatience with other people is one of my principal failings. That hurts.
It stings.
Just a little bit.
It stings.
Just a little bit. But you know, it's funny because there's a theme going on. It's often in our readings. And so yesterday we were talking about expectations and managing expectations on ourselves. But now we're kind of turning the camera and talking about the expectations we put on other people. And as we were prepping for this particular segment, you had brought up a great point about how you do this. And so I'd love for you to share that.
Well, for me, expectations is a surefire key to a resentment for me. So I don't know of any way to say this where it doesn't sound kind of, I don't want to say wrong, but so I try not to have expectations in my life. I do find that expectations, especially my expectations of others, lead me to resentments in life. Therefore, I have to live my life in a way as not to set myself up to have expectations. Just very easy, picking low-hanging fruit here, very easy one to say. I don't loan money to anyone I expect to get back. If I can't afford to give it to you, I shouldn't be loaning it to you. I don't loan, I don't loan a tool. I don't loan a lawnmower to someone who, if I don't get it back, is there going to be a resentment there? And I guess basically all that being said, what I can trust about people is I trust people to be themselves. I trust people to be human beings. Right. Human beings have failings, just as I do. Human beings can do things wrong, just like I do. And I expect people to be human beings.
Right.
That is easier said than done some days. Some days I still get my feelings hurt and I still get frustrations and I still cop resentments. But then I try to remember these theories that we're talking about right here. And it helps because my sponsor told me a long time ago, we were talking about this very thing. And he said he was in the bank. Mm-hmm. And there were people in line in front of him. He was just sitting there getting more and more aggravated. And then he had to remember what his sponsor told him. If I live my life in a way that I have to wait on other people to act right, or if I have to wait on other people to act the way I think they should act, I'm going to spend my whole life waiting on other people.
Right.
I don't want to do that.
Right.
I enjoy my life. I enjoy what I'm doing. And, I wrote down a couple of things here as we were looking at this. I wrote down change your perspective and change your life.
Absolutely.
Well, when I could change my perspective to that of expecting folks to be human beings.
Right.
And knowing that folks have failings as human beings, they come up short, just like I do every day. When I changed my perspective back to that, life got easier. That change in perspective also, I wrote down here, it also helped me get honest with my frustration.
Okay.
Getting honest with frustration helps me right-size my frustration. If someone is doing something to me, it doesn't mean I'm not allowed to be frustrated.
Right.
What it does mean is that I can't sit here for 4 hours thinking about how I'm going to shank them. What it tells me is it's okay to be frustrated. I'm in a hurry. Mm-hmm. So this person in front of me is not in a hurry, and it's frustrating. I'm a human being. I'm going to have some frustration. I just need to right-size it.
So talk to that. How do you right-size a frustration?
Well, it's about getting what's really happening here. It's me playing the tape through, and being honest about what really going to happen in the future. What's really going to happen in the future is maybe I'm a couple minutes late for an appointment.
Right.
Or what I could do is get out of the line of the bank and come back tomorrow.
Right.
Once again, it goes back to setting priorities. Do I have to be at the bank today? No. There's 14 people in line ahead of me, and I've got an appointment in 20 minutes. Where are my priorities at?
Right.
Is getting to the bank today my priority, or is getting to this appointment? What are the odds that I could go to my appointment right now and come back to the bank? It's not what I want to do,
Right.
but it alleviates some of this frustration that, left unchecked, frustration can drive me back down a road that I don't want to go down.
Good.
So, I hear people talk all the time about, I'm a realist. I don't, every day is not happy, and I don't have to be in You choose to not be in gratitude,
right.
or you choose to be in gratitude. Right. I live my life honestly, and I choose to pay attention to what's good in my life.
Right.
And I choose to make certain that I'm right-sizing the things that are not good in my
right.
life.
Right.
And instead of being frustrated about them, I try and think, was my plan? And I guess to answer your question in a very roundabout way here, my plan is to not only right-size but the way that I right-size my frustration is I put a plan into action. Where are my priorities? What do I need to do? How can I fix this?
Right.
How can I stop being frustrated and move into action,
right.
and fix this problem?
Gotcha.
And no matter how many times I think about it, driving my car through the store is not the right thing to do, doing all the things that, I don't know if you guys do this, but the things that play out in my mind, that's not right.
Right.
Let's not do that. Let's do the right thing. Move on, take action. And the quicker I get into action, instead of standing there being frustrated or being behind the wheel of the car, being frustrated behind the wheel of the car, the sooner I can take action. Even if it is being behind the wheel of the car and stuck in traffic, I can take action in my head by replanning my day.
Right.
In my head, I can start doing those things, taking action. And as I'm in action, the frustration starts to go away because I'm planning how to get around it.
Right. So that perspective change
Exactly.
helps you right-size the frustration.
Yep.
Helps you see the action you need to take.
Yep.
It sets your feet in motion.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. We told you we'd leave you with a plan. And so let me ask you this. For those of you who've been on this journey a while, how has changing your perspective and right-sizing your frustrations on everyday events helped you in your recovery journey? Think about it. Put your answer down in the comments section below, and I know your answer is going to help someone today. And on that note, from My Sober Truth, I'm Mark.
Hey, and I'm Sean. And here's hoping that you stay drunk with success. Love y'all.
Bye.
Hi, folks. Thanks for watching. If you're ready for another round of My Sober Truth, then belly on up to mysobertruth.com and click on the double shot button today. There you'll find the daily inspiration, encouragement, and support that'll help you stay clean, on track, and growing in every area of your life. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, and if you got a minute, stick around, watch another video. Love y'all.